show. I thought it was a reality show. And Cole Hauser. Here we go. Right, close that one. Natalie Allen. Is that Allen? Aylin? I don't know how you say that. Aline? Allen? I got no idea. It's a bloke. He looks like that French model. Je le taxi? Vanessa Paradis. Right, searching. What's it searches for? What's his name? Natalie. Right, so if you're born a boy and they turn you into a girl and don't tell anyone, but they tell everyone you're a girl, not a boy, then that baby that was born natally, is a natal lie. You understand? It's a natal lie. When you turn a boy into a girl and tell the world that it's a girl, you've lied natally. They love to put it in the names. Right, let's have a look. Wide eyes, burning like fire. Look at that jawbone. Feminise the chin, but look how square that jaw is. Widest at the cheeks, look. The hair's hiding it. Definitely widest in the cheekbones, lot. Not in the skull, in the cheekbones. Big cheekbones as well. She got a lot of pretty boys that she calls friends. Getty Images, seal of approval. How long has this been going? He's got a body like a pencil. Boys with boobs. Honker, honker on YouTubes. That must be Little Brother, I'm guessing. Who's this? Natalie Allen Lind. I don't think you're going to be in a back file, Natalie. No, he's not. Right, Natalie Allen Lind. I've never heard of him. Look at that jaw. Ignore the fake boobs. Look at that jaw. Look at the teeth on that thing there. If you ever see a girl smiling at you with teeth that wide, run, fellas. Run. Especially if you're drunk. You're an easy pickings. Look, it's a boy pushing his ass out. Look how flat that back is. Twisting his hip, look. Boys with boobs on YouTube. Psyop boobs. He's got psyop boobs, fellas. They're not real. What's happened there? Do you think he had a boob job? Again and again, look at the small face. Look at that tiny face woman with pink lips. Look at the wide faced boy with the wide ass cheekbones. Yeah, final answer. Natalie Allen, I don't know how you say it. Allen, whatever. Walking is a man. Let's have a look. Remember, the models have been taught to cross the legs over, right? So don't be fooled by this bollocks. Look at the state of those legs. Where is the S-curve in that leg? Absolutely nothing there. There's no diamond showing. This knee should be bolting outwards. At this point, it should look like Vikram Digwa, right? And they can't do it because the legs punch. Men's knees punch forward. They don't angle outwards. So a man crosses his legs in nicely, but what doesn't happen is his knees don't separate and the next foot just comes straight through and over. That's how you tell the difference between a man in motion, a man mincing over a woman just walking naturally. Natural mincers. That's what I like. I like natural mincers. This one's got no pics. Oh, there we go. At last. One male gate. What is that? I thought it was a penis for a second. Is that the same pic? It is the same pic. One. This one's pretty tricky to catch, look. We'll take that one, Natalie Allen Lind. One. We've got some more. We do. That's a perfect one. Is that mum on the left? Dad. You should say dad. Two. Beefcake. Again, beefcake. He looks like that one out of the Game of Thrones. My, what big feet you have, little girl. It just bores me, it really does. I feel sorry for the young man, I do. But when they get to this age, they know what they're doing. They know they're lying to us. They know they're deceiving men. They're making men lust after them, knowing that they're men themselves. They know the world's flat. They know that space is fake. They've got all the lies, and yet they continue to deceive us. Ooh, that's a nice shot, as if your feet are in view. I'll take it. Chevy Range. Natalie Allen Lind. He's not giving me many gates, is he, the lad? Cannonball. Cannonball. Look, he's pinching his finger. What's he doing that for? Sign of castration, they say. Size of his head. Look how look how skinny and straight this leg is, look. That is not chicken nom nom territory, is it? Look how square that kneecap is. If it was a woman, it'd be soft and round, and it's beautiful. Women's kneecaps are beautiful. Oh, no, he's standing. Hello, wildlife and fisheries. Bunch of fecking weirdos. That's what they are. We're done. Oh, hang on. Let's put street in. I got 2 goats. A couple more would be nice. Nope, 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 nope. Oh, there's one. It's not very good though. He's trying. It's not perfect, but it'll do because there's no diamond. Look, there's no breakout. That knee should be bent at 4 o'clock by now. If it was a woman. Another good one there. That's perfect. Straight legs, knees together. Are we done? I think we're done. I don't think there's any more. What's that? No good to me. Your history. You picked a fine time to leave me loose wheel. Let's get rid of street and go for the face. Itchy eyeball, daddy. There we go. Right. I quite like that one. It's a bit big, but I can use it. That's closer to the 50-50. We'll take that one. Look at those cheekbones. There's no hiding it, is there? Once you can see that huge face, cheekbones just jump out of you. Short, wide, sloping forward. Look how short it is. We're done. What's his name? Natalie Allen Lind. Let's play CSI with me next. Finn Little. Finn Little. Copy. Backfile. Open. Paste. Away she goes. Let's have a look at Finn. Images. Where's your Adam's apple? I know you're a little girl there, but you should have something. That looks like a trachea scar underneath the chin. Look, see it? Right there. Back when she was a lesbian. Pink lips. Is that the same person? They both got pink lips. Yeah, it is the same person. Finn Little. Women's lip. Girl's mouth, look. It's a girl's mouth. Small, narrow triangle. Beautiful eyelashes. Tiny ears. Bugger lugs. Yeah. Little bugger lugs, look. Is that him when he was young? Little girl, look. Girl's mouth. Finn Little. There's your Getty seal. Tell me, which one of them's got big teeth? Who's got the widest mouth? It's a joke. It's an absolute... I can't believe I didn't notice with the smiles. I did with a couple, like Esther Ranson, Cilla Black. I got their teeth. I did ask my mum why they got such big teeth, Esther Ranson and that. And she never knew the answer. I do, don't I, Mum? No. That's a male smile. That's a female smile. That's a wide male mouth. That's a small female mouth with pink lips. They're small but low set earrings in line with the teeth. They are small but very high set ears look. Earrings would be in line with a nose look. See the difference? Women have high set ears. Men. It's not that they're low set, it's that the face is bigger. You understand? So it makes the ears look smaller, lower set. They're almost at the same. The ear hole is almost at the same place when you look at the skulls, just behind the jaw. Who's that? He's got a square jawline, hasn't he? That one. That must be his actors. It could be his mum and dad. I don't know. FTM. We're looking at Finn Little. Are you in a bat file, Finn? No, Finn's not in a bat file. Let's have a look. Oh, that's a nice one right there, Finn. Inline footfall, feet and knees, 4 o'clock. We can take that one, Finn. Save image. Let's go straight to walking. Bright eyes burning like fire. Finn Little from Flamingo walks like Vikram Digwa. How can a light that shines so brightly suddenly have no nuts? Bright eyes. I don't think we're going to get any more, Finn. Who's that? The Ultimate Kids Clothing Guide by Casey Finn. I got a problem with that dad, don't you? Stock photos. Oh, that's gorgeous. Look at that little... Is it a Labrador? It looks like a Labby or a Golden Retriever. Oh, he looks like Marlowe. Finn Little, I think that's it. Let's have a look on the street for you, Finn, first, and then we'll go. Street, Finn Little. No, that's it. We're done. We are done. Oh, yeah, we're definitely done. Out of pics. Let's go back. Let's go back. Let's go back. Let's take your face. I quite like that one. Dang it. Pink lips. Yeah, we'll take that one, Finn. Oh. Oh, you bitch. It takes it away. Save image. We're done. Finn Little. Thanks for playing CSI with me. Next. Kelly Riley. 2 first names. There's a flat earther called Anthony Riley, isn't there? You big fat girl, yeah. Where are we? Dink Bosh. Yeah. I remember when I started calling everyone out, and they had a big rush meeting on a Sunday night. All the flat earthers, all the flat earth community was there for it, and Anthony Riley and that, they was all defending Patricia's a woman. Patricia's a woman. And do you know what the best part of it was? They blamed Pete Shea. They didn't blame me. They blamed Pete Shea for starting it. Kelly Riley. Images. Pete might have started it, but he couldn't prove it. He just had to go on his word. You know, he could tell it was a bloke. Once I could tell it was a bloke, I could describe it as a bloke. Like this one here. Square jawline, wide rectangular eyes, long neck, broad flat shoulders and strong flat chest there. We're done. Right here, pinching his fingers. FTM walked into the bar and a bartender said, wide long face. Square headlock, square shoulders, shoulder to elbow ratio, huge. The whole arm, look at the length of that arm. She could put her arms around you twice. Real women can't do that. You got short arms, ladies. La 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 la, ladies. He looks like death warmed up. He does. We're done. Kelly Riley. I've got you in the back file, Kelly Riley. Let's have a look. Copy. Paste. Open. We have got Kelly Riley in the back file. There's only 3 gates, it says. Oh no, there's 4 gates. 4 gates. Kelly Riley. He reminds me of that redhead out of, is it Ruthless People? I don't know. I can't think who it reminds me of. Catherine Tate? Is it Catherine Tate? I'm seeing someone. FDM walked into the bar and the bartender said, why the long face? Look how wide this one is. Look how long and narrow that one is. Same with Kevin Costner, look. The long, narrow face, close set eyes, crow's feet, high set ears, small mouth, pink lips, blah, 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 blah. Oh, look, he's got the Tavistock MK Ultra Sex Kitten programming dress on. Here's another one, look, with an itsy bitsy teeny weeny polka dot bikini. We're done. That's the man. Final answer. Widest in the cheekbone. Reminds me. Do you know what that looks like to me? Only an English person's going to get it. Marty Kane. Not there, though. Annie Lennox. I'm seeing Annie Lennox. There you go. Nice. Look how square and flat the shoulder is, look. Remember, this man's been starved. He's not allowed to eat burgers and lots of carbohydrates. He's only allowed to eat vegan food. All he's allowed to eat is lettuce and leaves. And just there. Wow, it's uncanny. Give him red hair, look. Uncanny. He looks like Marty Kane. And the generations apart, right? Decades apart, the two of them. I'm seeing an English actress and I can't think who it is. There. I can't think who it is. Sarah Lancashire? No, not Sarah Lancashire. Again, I'm seeing it there. Look at those male cheekbones. Big male cheekbones. Wide triangle. Kelly Riley. Hawking. Drew Barrymore. Cannonball. Cannonball! It ain't that you do, it's how you do it. Look, when a man crosses his legs over a lot, he cannot get them same... You know when I showed you yesterday, the way a woman can double cross her legs over, like literally make them wiggle. DNA of legs. A man can't do it. We don't have the same Q angle. Oh my God, look at the elbow and shot. Look at that. What do you reckon that is? That's about a foot there. That's almost a 2 foot long upper arm. Look. It is redonkulous. Kelly Riley, we already got you on with Kelly. We do. Bye, Kelly. See you later, Kelly. Kelly. There we go. Bye, Kelly. Hold on. Next, Annette Benin. Copy. Open. Paste. Search. Annette Bening. Isn't this the one that got... Isn't this the one on the ambulance when they said she was dead? And then the helicopter catches him coming up out of the body bag going into the ambulance. Like, I can't breathe in there. I'm sure it wasn't. Is it Annette Bening I'm thinking of? Is that the right actor? Tell me, that's a great training photo. Which one of them has got a wider face? Do you see it? FTM walked into the bar and a bartender said, why the long face? Look at the long face. Look at the wide face. You can see the difference, right? John Cusack. JC code. Which JC, I hear you say? Jesus wash away my troubles. Why? Where are we? Come here. Annette Bening. Are you in a back file, Annette? I'm sure you are. Yes, of course he is. Yes, I can see them. Right there. Annette Bening. Let's come back. Annette Bening's a dude. Final answer. Did he marry Warren Beatty? Is that his wife? Is it really? Anne Hesh. That's who it is. Anne Hesh. Got the wrong actor. I got the wrong liar. Sorry, Alpha. Right. We're looking at Warren Beatty young. That's a nice 5-head. Wow! Do you know what I'm seeing there? I'm seeing Jeffrey Epstein. It's the head and the face. Wide mouth, Annette Bening. Boys with boobs on YouTubes. Everywhere I look, I see boys with boobs. Boobs. Oh, yeah. Tell me you're a dude without telling me you're a dude. Annette Bening. Is that an artist's impression? Why did he give you male shoulders, Annette? I'm just asking. On behalf of the forensic community. Oh, that'll be why. Because you've got male shoulders, Annette. That's right. I forgot. Sorry. I forgot you was a dude. You're a man. You're a man. You're a man. You're a man. It's a dude. Annette Bening. Oh, look at this. Big face. Squashy face. Cardboard. Look at that 5-head. Look at the 4-head. Look at the 5-head. Look at that bad boy. Annette Bening walking. Look at this. Right. What is the main marker right there? What is the main marker? Let's see if you're paying attention in class. What made me giggle? What was the obvious in those two bodies that I'm looking at right there? Something jumped out at me. What is it? Annette Bening, you're in the back file, Annette. I've already put you in. I have. You're already there. Right. What is the identifying marker? It made me giggle. It was so obvious. Oh, we've got some right answers coming in. You are paying attention in class. Wonderful. Not the super straight legs. Now, look at the difference in those hips, look. Tubbs. Look at the distance there. That's a pencil, look. And that's a pair. It was the hips, look. It's so obvious to me now. Unbelievable. Huge female hips versus the male hips, look. They've tried to flare this out like a dress, look. But you can't hide the straightness of that body. That's why you said straight legs, Alpha. It is a marker, I agree. This is another good marker, if you've ever seen it before. Males stand with their feet together, women stand with their feet slightly apart like this. Or is it the other way around? No, it is that way. Where is it? It's Rachel Levine. State of that. That's a double flipper though, isn't it? This one's a double flip-flop. I said to Sean when I first saw the eyes too close, I do believe that my teacher said that this one was a dude, not a double flipper. I can't remember what triggered Sean that day. Rachel Levine. See if I can find this picture. It's a great example. Oh my gosh, look at the state of that cannonball head. Which one of them's got wide eyes, look? Yeah, you're being led to believe it's a man by his male injections, but it's not. It's a woman on testosterone, back to a woman as far as I'm concerned. When I first saw it, I was like, it's ugly. It's a man, but it's not. It's a woman that's been made into a man, back into a woman. I'm sure this one's a double flipper, right? The high set here. Where's this picture? Usually it comes up. I'm out of pictures. You got to be joking. Standing. I did save it. Oh, standing. Yeah. That's the picture we're looking for. Right there. Can you see the problem in this picture? The so-called women, that one there is not passing. His hands, his feet, and the broad, just the size of his head, that one is never passing in a million years with me. Feet together, look. But Levine's are feet outwards, look. This one, that's a woman, feet outwards. This one's also a woman, feet outwards. I think that might be a bloke as well, look, straight legs. Feet quite close together, not like a woman stands, look. Note how the men's feet are pointing compared to the women's feet. Someone already noticed this, didn't they? Yeah, is that the one? There you go. Same difference. There you go. Right, lesson over. And that's what I'm seeing there. The woman versus the man. Annette Bening. We're looking for Gates. We're done. Annette Bening, even underneath that coat, straight legs, knees together, space. Straight legs, knees together, knee punching forward, look, with a foot. Space between the feet. And we're done. Gotcha. Annette Bening is a man. Straight legs, knees together, space between the feet. Look at him. It's a dude. It's a dude. It's a dude. It's a dude. It's Ed Harris. Ed Harris has got a prize winning 5 head. Hey up. I've had to say this a few times now.
Now, I've had to say this a few times now, but this is the final time that I will say this. Shut up about my head. It is normal. It is a nice head. It does not look like a sodding tic-tac.
Like a sodding tic-tac. Oh, but it does, Cal. I want you to notice how the skull bellows outwards. Look at the line. See it? And on this side, look. I want you to notice how the skull bellows outwards. There's no brow bone. There's no brows. There's no brow bone. She's got small, high set ears. The small mouths. She's had a jawline implant, I think. Yeah, she's definitely had a chin implant. Maybe had the cheeks done as well. But you see, when you add to a woman's face, when you see a man's jaw, this doesn't do justice to how square the man's jaw is. When you add this extra bit here onto the woman there, it squashes that face even more, in my opinion. And that's what I see here. I see a much smaller face. What they're trying to do is make the face spread out, but it doesn't, because the 5 head still gives them away. There's only one skull that's got a 5 head and it bellows out from the corners of the eyes, look. There's only one skull does it, and it's the female skull. Final answer, Ed Harris is a girl, based solely on that effing 5 head right there. I used to like Ed Harris. It reminds me of RoboCop. What's his name? Peter Weller. Reminds me of Peter Weller. Peter Weller was really pretty. Leah, really, look how pretty she would have been. Tiny soft ears. Looks a bit like Paul Newman. It's the 5-head. Never, ever, ever underestimate the 5-head versus the 4-head. I'm telling you. Remember, these are women drinking testosterone, and their body has no checksum for the testosterone. They take it to deepen the voice and grow a beard. That's what they take it for. But in the process of taking it, that testosterone sticks to places. It doesn't go to the nose like it does on a real man, or the ears, or the chin. Like on a real man, that's where our testosterone goes. God put a checksum in it because we produce testosterone. Women don't produce testosterone, they produce estrogen. So the estrogen marker cannot cope with it, and I believe that the testosterone gathers. Gathers on the 5-head. I can't prove it, but there you go. Oh my God. Tell me, which one of them's got a bigger, wider mouth? Who's got wider eyes? But who's got a 5-head look? Look at that 5-head. It's a prize winner. It's a belter. We're done. Ed Harris is. Oh my God! Look at that dude. What's his name? Amy Madigan. Madigan. It's a mannequin. Mannequin. Amy Mannequin. We're done. I just need Gates, Ed. Let's see you mincing, and it's game over. Chicky doos. Look at that shoulder tilt. The hip twist. Look at the cone shape there. We've got a beautiful diamond in the legs, look. Because women can't walk straight. A split second later, and he'd be in full Vikram Digwa. The flamingo foot, that is. Ed Harris with a baps out. FTMs love to get the baps out, they do. Strut around like the men. Walker. Well, that's the truth in plain sight. You walk like Vikram Digwa. Ed Harris. That must be Ed's dad. Look at the size of Ed's dad's head. Ed's dad has got a bigger face than Ed. And again. Over and on it. Ed Harris in full mints. Trying to copy. Ed Harris, you're in the back file, Ed. She is in the back file. Give me that one. Ed, there we go. Ed, thanks for playing CSI with us all. There's no more gates. No more gates? There's no more gates. Right, we're done. Next. Cole Hauser. This one's got a 5-head, hasn't it? Definitely. It reminds me of that American comedian. I can't remember his name. Bit chubbyish. Been in a lot of movies. I can't remember. Back file, Cole Hauser. No, that's downloads. Open. There we go. Paste. It's done it again. Stop it. I've got to take his name again. Copy. It's a wind up. No. That one. Finally. Paste. Cole Hauser. Searching. Looking at closer eyes. Small eyes, look. Tiny open eyes. 5-head. Widest in the hairline, look. Not in the cheekbones. Small high set ears. Small dentures. Pink lips. Lacking a jawbone. She's got big hips though. Do you know what she looks like? She looks like CSI. William Peterson. Yeah, it reminds me of... Wow, is that Cole Hauser? I never knew that was Cole. He's from the film Pitch Black, isn't he? She. Got a soft face. Baby face. You got the cutest little baby face. Tess Daly. No, it's not. Marlene Enneman. It's neither of them. But look at the arm on it. It's a bloke. It's a bloke. It's a bloke. It's a bloke. It's a dude. It's a dude. Cole Hauser. Failing forensics. You must be in the back file, Cole. You are in the back file. Of course you are. What's this show called? Dutton Ranch. I've never heard of it. But apparently a lot of people like it. Enough to bother me. Dutton Ranch. Create. Lovely jubbly. Cole, how's it? We're going to need your gates, Cole. Babyface. He looks like Robert Patrick. Two first names. You got the cutest little baby face. It's a girl, it's a girl, it's a girl, it's a girl. It's a girl. It does not want to give me any gates. Screw you, Cole Hauser. Walking. Gotcha. He walks like Vikram Digwa. He does look. Breaking the knees. I got diamonds. I got diamonds on a cloudy day. We're looking at a bloke in a leather dress and a woman in a suit. Pipe smoker in comfortable shoes. Gotcha. He walks like Vikram Digwa. So does that one. See, that's a perfect example, look. There's the break. There's the knee and the foot, look, going out towards 4 o'clock. The very next split second, as those knees separate, it turns into this one, look. There's your diamond, look. There's your diamond. The knees separate. And he becomes Vikram Digwa. In an instant. And again, walks like Vikram Digwa. What's going on in this world? I'll tell you, it's a psyop. The whole world is one great big psyop. Cole Hauser, Getty Images telling me you're a girl, pink lips, high ears, no bra.